Welcome to Sportlink TV, and we're here in Great Yarmouth this morning for race number 12 of the Sportlink Grand Prix Series. It's the Great Yarmouth Half Marathon. Our hosts, Great Yarmouth Road Runners today, and it's the only half marathon in the Sportlink Grand Prix Series. The second longest race, of course, so we had a 20 miler back in the spring, but yes, 13 odd miles of running out there today in the East Norfolk countryside, just off the seaside, a busy time of year for this town. Great Yarmouth, of course, famous residents include Jason Statham, Mylene Class and Keith Chapman, a name you might not know, but he's the creator of Bob the Builder and Paw Patrol, probably Great Yarmouth's most successful resident. As for sport though, Sophie McKenna, the three-time British champion shot putter, and Jessica Jane Applegate, a gold medal winning Paralympic swimmer, all hail from this part of the world. So there's plenty of sporting success to be found around here. And who's going to have some success today? Just 3 races of the series left. Can anybody catch Jack Stuttle and Becky Willett, who currently lead the senior standings in the Sportlink Grand Prix? Let's get down to Race HQ now and find out how the organisers and the runners are feeling ahead of this one. Well, just ahead of the start now, and with the race director, Andrew Thomas from Great Yarmouth Road Runners. It's turned out absolutely perfect for a half marathon today, hasn't it?
Yeah, I'll tell you what, I've been spent all week checking the weather reports, hoping that 5 water stations was enough, and I think hopefully we'll get it right today, but really good, really pleased so far with the weather.
Tell us about this course then. It's heading out into the countryside. What do we need to know?
Yeah, so we've got the course. We do a lap of the field, and then we go out all the way around Lowndes into Somerleyton. Actually go through the grounds of Somerleyton Hall as well. So you might see a cow on the thing, and we've got a photographer out there who's going to take some nice photos with the Somerleyton Hall backdrop, and then it loops back round to the finish line.
A popular race this? I mean, it's changed a bit over the years, hasn't it? So but is it always consistently popular?
Yeah, so we normally have around about 200 to 300 entries for this race. So this year at the moment we've got 469 in today. So I think obviously having Sportlink as well, sponsoring it as well, is a real great help of getting people running these races as well. So it's been really good this year. Well,
here we are with Nikki and Caroline from Great Yarmouth Road Runners, both taking on marshalling duties today and taking it very seriously. So what's your number one job going to be out there today?
Shouting lots and screaming and singing.
And dancing and blowing bubbles.
Whose idea was the outfits then?
She's my boss, her idea.
Can't blame me.
We always dress up and make a noise, always have some music, always have fun. And there might be some surprises for the runners as well.
Surprises? I'll keep an eye out for that one. It's kind of extra, it's needed that little bit more with a half marathon, isn't it? I mean, we can mostly get through a 5k or even a 10, but that's a long old race for runners today, so your job's very important.
Absolutely, it's just to encourage them, keep them happy, get them smiling, and just help to spur them on that bit more.
And it helps you enjoy the job too.
Absolutely, they come past us twice, near the beginning and then later on at the end, so we'll be making them smile at least, hopefully.
Have a great day. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Outside Race HQ now with Stephen and Matthew from the Dereham Runners. Stephen, half marathon today. You up for this one?
Yeah, really up for it. Nice day, good conditions. Yeah.
Where does it figure in your summer training wise? Is this?
Well, we're both marathon training for the Palmer Marathon in Mallorca, October. So this is part of a training run. So, yeah.
Perfect conditions today, isn't
Perfect conditions, yeah. Nice weather, not too hot, not too cold, that sort of thing. So yeah, good really.
Yeah, and Palmer, that's going to be a nice race, isn't it? Have you done that before?
I've done the half marathon twice, so I've upgraded this year to the marathon. So yeah, that's the plan.
What's your plan for today then?
Just a training run, really. Get round about 2 hours, hopefully 2 hours and a bit is the aim. Yeah.
Yeah, so take it comfortable, be nice and steady, and yeah, train at marathon pace really.
Well, part of the Sportlink family here at the race today is Jake Grand, 80's son. Hi, Jake. This is going to be your first half marathon, I hear.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I've done a few 10Ks and 5Ks after sort of coming back about 5 years ago, and yeah, Dad's convinced me to come and do a half marathon. So yeah, see how it goes, I think.
Running well at the minute, aren't you? He tells me you got a significant PB last week.
Yeah, ran 17:09 at Galston for 5K, so at the park run. So yeah, I was pleased. I've had a few sort of tough races over the last few months, and yeah, it's good to put one on the board and have a good race again.
people continue to come down the finishing straight and across the finishing line here at the Great Yarmouth Half Marathon. We are all tied up after a overcast but definitely very humid race out there. Really challenging conditions, especially around the 10-mile mark as we came up a long uphill. That was a real struggle. But a really good race out there, some really good times. Let's find out how we got on with some of the runners and some of the winners. Well, not long after finishing up here, we've got three of the Bungay Black Dog runners, Julian, Rob and Joe. Thank you very much. Let's start with you, Joe. How was that?
It was hard in times. I hit a wall about 10 miles, got really hot. The wind was quite strong in places, but I loved running through Simulating. It was lovely.
Interesting. Simulating, I found that the hardest bit actually. But what about you? How was it?
It was tough, but we're pleased that I managed to maintain the pace to the finish, and we're so lucky with the weather that nice cool breeze and no rain and sunshine. So I'm being follically challenged. It was the best conditions for me. Yeah, I'm pleased with the result.
That's why I always have a hat.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, I got mine. They carried it fortunately. So, yeah.
And you?
Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed the course. It was a great course. I like the way Rob calls it a gentle breeze. I found it quite a hard wind at the first half, but brought us home. So it was nice having the wind behind us on the way back. Yeah.
Well, here, having just finished, we've got Caroline and Dan from Lonely Goat. Caroline, how did that go?
It went a lot better than I anticipated. I haven't trained and I got dragged round.
By Dan?
Definitely.
Yes, by me, unfortunately, yeah. Who has trained and dragged around. Successfully, she finished. She didn't die, so it's the main thing. Bit hot.
Both of you got your ultra vests on. Are you training for something bigger?
No, I'm just looking forward to getting an official marathon under my belt.
Is that on the cards?
Nothing booked, but just slowly getting there.
The moment building up to. How long have you been running then?
Just over 4 years. Lockdown runner.
Yeah.
And you've been?
About 5 or 6. Done about 4 ultras. Lots of marathons, lots of halves.
Just after the prize giving with the overall winner of the female category today, Katie King from St Edmunds Pacers. Congratulations.
Thank you.
How did that go then? About as you were expecting?
Yeah, it went well, to be fair. Probably better than I expected. I was in about 120, 121 shape. Recently I've been getting about 122, 123. So to get close to my PB, yeah, very happy.
And a good show from the club today. Your clubmate Scott took the overall win as well. So is this one the sort of the club kind of targeted?
Not really. There was a few Pacers doing it. I just booked up as part of my marathon training plan. And I think he did the same. And yeah, so I was surprised to see a fair few of us here. But yeah, it was a good turnout for the club.
So as the final few runners come through to the finish line here in Great Yarmouth, that's just about it from us from Sportlink TV today. Don't forget, like the channel, press subscribe and hit that last lap bell so you get kept up to date with all the latest videos from the running community and all of our races. That's race 12 down, just 2 left to go, and it's a quick turnaround for the next one. In a week's time, Dereham 5K, one of the quickest runs on the Sportlink Grand Prix Series, a real fast flat one, that one, and we're really looking forward to it. So that's all from us for now, and don't forget, as the boss always tells us, perfect pace makes the perfect race.